Hi, welcome to my self-publishing Sunday, where I talk about my self-publishing, because that's what it is. That's all it is, self-publishing Sunday. Now, I have been having a lot of trouble recently because I kind of just thought about, giving completely up anything of social media or whatever, because it's just so stressful and tension-making. But I decided I would get back on schedule for this, and I have been at it again. And so my most recent book that's going to come out is Snow White Blood, and the cover is this beautiful cover. Maybe I'll pop it up here so you don't have to have that not for resale bar across the cover. So my sister made this beautiful art, and she's like, I love her art, and she's getting better every single time, and she's amazing. And my book is good. She says it's amazing, but I just think it's good. So it's a Snow White retelling, but with a 40-year-old evil queen, and Snow White, the character, she's dead. She died in when she was just a baby, and so it's a little bit different of retelling. It's a later in life fairy tale retelling, and she's the evil queen, and she wants power, so she marries the Arik. Her name is Saichi, and that's how it's pronounced. Arik and Saichi. That's how I pronounce them. But so Saichi marries him to get power from him, and so she's trying to collect power, but then she realizes she's falling for him. And then when she realizes that the power is not going to just come to her, that she's going to have to kill him, so she sends her husband into the forest with the husband to kill. Sounds familiar? It's a fairy tale retelling of Snow White. So I love these characters. They make me happy. I just love writing. This is one of my favorite books I've written as of yet. It's gonna come out probably on February 14th, but I'm not sure. I'm like proofing it now, and I'm like right about there, proofing it. And when I first opened this, it smelled like Jolly Rancher candy. Doesn't smell like that anymore, but it smells great. It still smells good. Yeah. So that's that. What's out now is, of course, Slaying Destiny, and I'm writing that sequel right now. Slaying Destiny. About a priestess girl who one night her destiny falls under the Red Star, which says she's going to kill a lot of people if she doesn't fall in love with the crown prince of the land. So when he comes and gets her, she tries her best, but he's not someone that she can care for. He's just one bad dude. But then she finds somewhere in the basement, in the dungeon, and she kind of falls for him, but she shouldn't, because otherwise she'll destroy a lot of people, so she realizes she can't. So that's what the first book is about. I'm writing the sequel now because one ended on a cliffhanger, and my sister, she hated it. She hated me ending on a cliffhanger, so she told me to finish this book so I can publish it and not have it only being on a cliffhanger, which is good. But so I'm writing that sequel, Embracing Destiny, now. And this year, I am going to plan to get back on schedule. So part of this video, I'm making this video because I'm back on schedule. And I'm going to keep myself on schedule because it feels so much better than just giving into that depression and misery and anxiety inside my head that says, don't do anything, please. So I'm back, and I'm hopeful I'll do more updates. But I have planned for a lot of books this year because I always want to get lots of books. My last 2 years, I've said I'm going to get like 17 or 18. I don't know how many I got last year. But I want more. So I've got Snow White Blood. First and foremost, Snow White Blood, this is going to be a series. It's going to be standalones, but they're going to be in the same world. And they're fairy tale retellings, and later on in life, fairy tale retellings with a strange heroes. And then, of course, the sequel, Embracing Destiny. And then there's like my book of Slate. This is the first one of it. I've got 4 of them, and I'm going to finish this series off this year. So, and then I worked on a fantasy novel last year that I did for a present for my sister. So she likes reading along as I write, but I kept it completely secret from her, and she didn't know what was gonna come, and she was like, oh my gosh. So now I put it aside for a while because I'm gonna come back to it and read it and make sure I put all the stuff in that I want, all the details, the descriptions. Because sometimes I'm really bad at descriptions. I just kind of leave them off. I'm like, can you describe things a little bit better? No, shut up. I can't do. So I'm gonna read it, and it's sometimes I forget what I myself write. I write so many gosh darn books. So it's about a person who's been locked inside one room for her entire life because she's a fae, and she's also very, very violent, very vicious, and every time she gets like hurt or whatever, she really just fights back. So one day the emperor sends a group of people to take her on a mission to find monsters and kill them. So she works along with this group of people. It's so much fun. I love these cast of characters, and it's just there's twists and turns. And like I said, my sister was totally screaming when she read it. She was just in love with it. So that's coming this year too, and quite a few other ones. But when I can think of them instead of just sitting here going, good, that'll be fine. And you'll see more of the books that I'm going to come out with this year. So that's my self-publishing Sunday, I suppose. And okay, with that, I guess I should stop and shut up. So thank you for watching. I appreciate you listening to me. I'm not exactly coherent sometimes, and I am very sorry, but thank you.